because it seems as if Rhea Ripley, the WWE World Women's Champion, is also not having a match during SummerSlam. I want to know what you guys are feeling about the fact that the World Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley, is also not on the card for SummerSlam.
You keep saying her name weird.
I do. I'm used to
Uh,
overpronouncing, but yeah.
Anybody who knows me on the Twitter knows that I am not a fan of Miss Ripley. She
Mm.
does absolutely nothing for me. But the fact that she has been women's champion since also WrestleMania and has done absolutely nothing is astounding. She has dragged Natalia about 15 times, and all of her matches end in disqualification. I don't understand it. And whatever she's doing with Raquel is interesting, but like I want Raquel to win because Rhea is flopping right now because she's too busy helping Dom do everything else. And I'm tired. I've had enough. This is not my brutality anymore. I'm tired. I just can't.
I felt that in my entire spirit. And it's like annoying too because she put on such a good match for WrestleMania. We all had high hopes. Like we all did. Like the build to it, yeah, but the match itself, I don't ever give Charlotte her flowers. Ever. Ever. Y'all know how much I can't stand Charlotte. But that match was so good. I think it was the only match from WrestleMania I actually care to like rewatch and run it back.
Mm.
And that's the only match I had to run back because she has not defended that goddamn title. Like, that's crazy.
Back in the day, you had 30 days to defend or you got stripped of the title. What happened?
Thank you. And it's just like, I don't mind her having the title if she does something with it. She looks great with the title. She
just jump hosts. She just be jumping hoes like Liv and Natty. She beat her into an existential crisis. Liv is just Liv.
She wants to fight the men.
She want to be a man so bad.
Basically, so honestly, if you want to go pull the China and go have her get the IC title or something like that, I don't care. Go have her do that. Cause it feels like she wants to be in men's business. Right? That's all I gather out of this. She don't really want to deal with the women. And
somebody need to hit her with the nini and say, "Come and fix these plates for these men."
You might as well. That's what But that's what I thought like this was leading to. I thought for some reason a lot sooner this was going to lead to like Rhea just defending Dom on his behalf and actually get into the ring with these men. Because that, again, like they've been building this with this angle with them. So it's just like, why not just give the belt to someone else that's going to defend it? Why go out of your way to give a title a facelift and make it as pretty as it is to not be defended? Like,
you can do nothing with it.
Yeah.
Asuka is fighting for her life on SmackDown, and Rhea just is vibing.
Literally. And it's like, it's because of like a network thing or something like that. Like, is it because she has a great look? Like, I'm not gonna hold her. She looks great. You know, like, does she look good going to like media stuff like that? Like, with the title that they want to keep her specifically with it, or do they just not believe in anyone else? I don't know. Like, what do you do here? What would you do here, Jordan?
To be honest, I don't know what I would do if I was creative or I was the network. I wouldn't know what to do in this position, especially if I'm aware of the WWE product. But I'll start off with this. This is the reason why depth in a division matters. Because while I want to say something about Rhea for not defending the title for X amount of days and stomping Natalia out like she's at a Baptist church service, it's just one of those things where it's like. It's just one of those things where it's like I'm looking at the Raw women's division and I don't see a lot of women who are capable of being or filling the shoes of being a world champion, right? You have like this Ronda Shayna feud going on, but I feel like that needs to be dealt with on its own, and I feel like that needs to be resolved before either one of those women move up to the main event scene. By the way, I'm excited for that match and we'll get to it later. But outside of that, I don't see anybody in the division who can be like step up and take or fill Rhea's shoes.
They also haven't given them a chance. So there's also that because you have Piper Niven on the roster doing literally nothing. People like Candice LeRae. I find her to be a little boring, but you know, to each their own.
Wait, Piper's still employed? Where has she?
Yeah, Piper is still. She's still a thing.
I'm not trying to be shady.
She's around. Chelsea
Piper's
Green
filling
is
voids,
funny.
nuts.
She could do something, but her and Sonya are
I
doing
like
doing the
them.
best they can.
I
I
like them.
appreciate them doing what they're doing. But yeah, I guess you're right because I'm looking at the rest of it. Like Indy Hartwell is not really making any noise. Just put the title on Maxine Dupree.
She never
That's
did.
the agenda.
Honestly,
Give it to Maxine because she's
at least
good.
she's trying. She doing something,
2 arm drags and a suplex. Rhea's
right?
over.
Listen, she did that little cute execution chair move. What'd you call that move that she did the other day where she
Oh,
like
the
broke
electric
the bed?
chair.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, it's an electric chair.
That was
They said it's
cute.
electric. Boogie woogie woogie.
Her, I
Yeah,
like that.
exactly,
Put
exactly
it on
that. But
her.
Raquel is literally right there. I'm here. I'm here for Raquel. I
I
didn't
don't
used
like
to be,
Raquel, but I'll take
but
her.
I'm kind of here for it now. Liv
I
kind
mean,
of gave her a little rub and glow up, and so now I can get with it.
but yeah, I as far as Rhea is concerned, well, you're right about Raquel. I'm here for Raquel's glow up. Um, but as far as Rhea is concerned, I didn't see anybody kind of filling her shoes, and I think that may be a reason as to why she's not on the card. Because if you're trying to drag this, I mean, unless like Raquel is healthy now, I don't see a reason as to why you would put a match on a card with her. Now, the weird part about it is that I feel like Rhea is the most. I think her and Bianca are the most popular women on the roster. And, like I think that Rhea has. I forgot there was like some video of Mo's favorite women's wrestler Jordan Grace, and it was talking about her and it was like her sister. It was Jordan Grace's sister, and it was like she
Crimson
didn't
Clit.
know, and she didn't know who that her sister wrestled, but she knew who Rhea Ripley was. She knew John Cena and Rhea Ripley.
Hey,
Rhea Ripley,
hey, you don't know your sister? Never mind.
yeah. But I feel like when it comes to WWE, Rhea's kind of been like a crossover kind of mainstream face. I feel like over the last like 6 months, like she's had this like I don't know this like resurgence in the mainstream eye as just like
I don't
this
get
sex
it.
symbol.
I don't get it.
But
I
you
don't
know,
get it.
I get
but
it.
I don't see it for her, but you know, neckbeards and Mo apparently like to get dominated. So,
neckbeards and Mo is crazy. Nah, Rhea's
What?
beautiful.
well,
Rhea's a beautiful woman.
you said you was into it. I mean,
No, I get it for other people, not for me. But you can keep that over there. But I get why
But
they like it.
but what I will say though is I feel like there wasn't a Rhea story being. I actually take that back because of the whole Raquel situation. But I wish Rhea was on the card because of how popular she is and how even outside the title defenses, how much she's been doing. Because she's been going down to NXT and working with those people kind of briefly
which
and doing
doesn't make
stuff with
sense
Dom.
either.
That
None of
I
those.
actually see the value in that. I actually see the value in her being down there in NXT because I feel like with the whole thing that she's doing with that, I forget her name, but
Lyra Valkyria.
yes, Lyra. I feel like having kind of like that rub gives that story with her and JC a little bit more juice just because I feel like JC's momentum has worn off since the toxic attraction debacle and whatnot. So I feel like it gives that a little bit more juice and a little bit more credibility. And it kind of
Like it.
gives something, it kind of gives like a little motive to Lyra. So
But why?
You on 3
Lyra,
brands.
Lyra is a face anyway. So like, what does Rhea have to do with her at all? If anything, she should have been on JC's side, who literally did what Rhea did and was like doing whatever she had to do to get ahead. They align character wise. Her and Lyra Valkyria don't even make sense.
yeah, one is a
Not me
one is
getting on a
face, one is
tangent.
no, but you're right. I don't know. I for some reason I like it, and I feel like the reason
Don't defend that mess.
I think
like
it's
it,
stupid. It's like the belt is on 3 brands. We see it 3 times a week, and it's still not being used properly. Like that's
And
weird.
she ain't took a bump in 6 months.
Word.
not 6 months, but moving on from Rhea, let us know if Rhea Ripley should have been on this SummerSlam card. Because some people think that she should, some people think that she shouldn't. But without further ado, we're about to get into our SummerSlam predictions.